Every time you throw it, this straight left hand shouldn't be over top of his foot right here. You know what I'm saying? Then like when you throw your hook, I don't like throwing it like this. When it hit, you gotta worry about it bending. And I throw my hook. There's a difference. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just like this. Turn. Just like this. You see how the shoulder right there? It's gonna be alright.
So all the stuff you did, King right here done already done it.
I've been there, done that.
Been there, done it multiple times. You know what I'm saying? When it was tough. When it was tough. I just had started, like sort of started by, I was 12, but he was like mom. Like they started when they was little, 8, like you did. So they had a head start on people like me who started when they was 11 and 12. You know, 12 years old. Yeah. So, you know,
I got into the game when I was like 6 years old.
Yep. See what I'm saying?
6 years old. Trust me, all you gotta do is listen. You'll be alright.
You'll be alright.
You'll be alright. You're gonna be getting them out there. They're gonna be like, man, who been working with you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be alright. Yeah.
Get ready to
suit up?
Yeah. Get ready
Ran into him off the humble. I was coming up here to see Khaliq. Man, DB3 in the building, man.
DB3 in the building. My boy Khaliq in the building. I came up here to see Khaliq, man. Before my training camp over, we gotta get some work in.
Oh, that's what's up, man. And tell everybody your next fight, May the 8th.
Me and my big brother right here.
Right there.
Me and my big brother, May 8th, man. On that Canelo Billy Joe Sanders card. Don't miss it. You're gonna be mad if you miss it. Because you're gonna see it all over social media. Don't miss it.
Future champs on the sport up in this building today, man.
Right there. Just like that. Because when you throw it like this, you gotta work. If you do it like this, it's stiff. And your opponent's gonna fit. Look, all you gotta do is go. On the phone. Right. Where the chin go, the gloves got to go. Where the chin go, the gloves got to go. Right here. Off the line, off the line. Hit the line.
Why go to the box?
Let me know when you gotta stop.
Hey, Coach, I wanted to get your thoughts on Khaliq winning the Nationals.
Oh, man, listen, we are extremely proud of him. He worked extremely hard. I've seen it with my own eyes, and he put in the work, and he deserves everything. Glory to God for just giving him the ability, the temperament, and the attitude to conduct himself like a champion. He's been a champion from the beginning, from as a little all the way to now. He hasn't allowed anything to overcome that. And it's a pleasure to have him here in the gym with us. I'm just grateful and thankful to the man above our Lord.
You know, being a 7-time national winner, how is it for him with the knowledge that he has to mentor the younger kids coming up in Hillcrest, to give them that knowledge that they too can be national winners?
Well, one thing he's natural at, he does help out. He gives advice to the young kids, and he not only just tells them, he shows them. I've seen it with my own eyes. He goes in the bag, he show him, show this, or in the ring, show them that. So that just shows the attitude, the spirit of a champion. He's already one that's giving back at a young age. He's very humble. He doesn't think that he's bigger than what he is, and he is a big deal. 7-time national champion. Hey, it's great, man. A great attitude, great fighter, great temperament. Hey, man, that's the story you want to write on. This is what needs to be in the news, in the papers. The kids like this is what needs to be told. That we don't hear about young African-American fighters like this doing great things, not only in boxing, but in school, but in life.
I totally agree with that, Coach. And I got to ask you, man, who you feel right now is the next up to get that national championship in your opinion?
In the amateur?
Yeah, yes, next up out of Hillcrest. Who you think?
Man, listen, I like LeVay Lawrence. He's 125 pounds. He has about 12, 13 fights right now. Very strong, very aggressive. We're working on getting him smooth. He's up and coming. He's going open this year. So I believe that he's the next one leading the pack. And then we have some other young little kids coming up. I mean, it's just a pleasure to work with them and see them develop. We're here not to just make world champions, we're here to make men, good men in life. Boxing is just the gateway that we use, the tool that we use, the car that we use to drive so they can become successful men and one day come back and give back to the others like I can go.
Hey, today, man, you got special guests up here also as well. I saw Keyshawn and his brothers is up in here today.
Yes, we have Keyshawn, Keon, and Kelvin. They came to train with us. And it's a pleasure to have, you know, talented young men like them coming up and training with us. Keon is fighting on May 1st. I've been working with him for now about...
There you go, DB3.
Yeah, I've been working with Keon for about 3 weeks now. I'm going to be assisting the brothers as well. I don't have no title. I don't need a title. I'm just here to help in any way that I can. And we'll see how everything goes. But right now, we're just having fun. We're just building the chemistry. And I like the kids. They like being here. And that's all that needs to be said.
Man, I truly appreciate your time. And thank you once again, Coach, for allowing me to come in here today.
Anytime. You're welcome anytime. Contact Keith. Anytime you want to stop by, we are going to go for it.
Appreciate it, Coach. All right.
Make it a combination.
Turn your knuckles into that uppercut.
Oh yeah, come on. This motherfucker hit me, and I was like, bro, this not the same dude on the amateurs. It's because he 8 ounce gloves. He kept raw, I'm telling you. Yeah, he took me on my feet. I got on my wheels and I had to box. I won the fight, but the fight in a pro was tougher than the amateur. Because it's a difference. Right here. Good, roll, break the break. Oh, jab, jab. 1, 2. I'm steady one time. Jab, down the middle. Jab, hook. Stuff it, stuff it, stuff it, stuff it. Here. Good. Jab. Flip him right hand. Quick. Good. Throw that thing out like this. Good, that's it. Jab. 1, 2. Keyshawn hands. You gonna say it with your feet. You gonna say it with your feet. You gonna say it with your feet. Right hand hook. 1, 2. Start. Start. Start again. Jab. Jab and duck. Jab and duck. What, Bob? I'm going to say prosecutor. Kid George.
1/3 of DB3 getting ready for his fight on May the 1st. How you like working with these, man? How you like working with this?
I mean, it's good because you pushing your own body weight.
Hey, your fight on May 1st, what you gonna be fighting at?
141.
141. Yeah. Dope. Ooh, you gonna have a hell of a reach.
Yeah, usually I fight at 138. I'm fighting 141 for this fight.
For this fight?
Yeah.
How many pro fights so far?
Pro fights? I got 0.
0.
I'm trying to turn pro at the end of this year.
At the end of this year?
Yeah.
Hey man, how proud are you of the things your brothers are accomplishing right now?
Proud, like so proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's only the beginning. Like, we got a lot to build on. We got a lot to do still. I'm trying to go in history books. Trying to be legends. Like no 3 brothers. Never been 3 brothers in pro. Period. You know what I'm saying? So like we're gonna be the first to do all that. Like, and then we all gonna be world champions. We gonna make it there.
Hey man, how does it feel too? Also, man, to have the city of Norfolk behind you, man.
It feels great because you know a lot of people ain't really do nothing for Norfolk really. Like, so basically we'll kind of be like the first people to really put Norfolk on the map. So like that means a lot, and they support sure, like they definitely support, and they comment on Instagram, they liking our stuff, sharing our stuff, so it's definitely great.
How you feel about the sport of boxing right now and the things that you see going on? And what I mean by that is, you know, a lot of fans want to see the big fights, but they're not happening right now.
I mean, I feel like it's not happening because of COVID, really. You know, they ain't gonna have no real fans. They can't make the money that they really want to make off the fight. You know what I'm saying? So they just wait until COVID go past or whatever. Once that COVID go through, then they might make the fights happen. You know what know what I'm saying?
Now, you know, your brothers talk about a lot, man. Changing the perspective of the sport of boxing, man. That you don't have to do things the normal, traditional way.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts about that? Because right now, he's what, been a part of 3 major events already and not even signed to a promoter, man.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. We just gonna keep working.
Yeah, just keep working and keep grinding.
Yeah, for sure. Everything gonna come. We just gonna keep working, keep performing, keep doing what we gotta do.
Hey, what bring y'all to Hillcrest today?
Just to work out with Nico, tap in with him, see what he got for us. You know what I'm saying? Like as in workouts and stuff.
Hey man, I truly appreciate your time, man.
All right, no problem.
Hey, tell everybody where they can follow you too, Big Dog.
Y'all can follow me at Keon Savad, KEON SIVAD. No underscores, no none of that. Just Keon Savad.
Hey, did your brother talk about the experience over in Dubai?
Yeah, definitely. He had a great time. Like he said it's very hot out there though. So like, but he said he had a great time. You know, he seen stuff. He rode camels. He did a lot of stuff he didn't do before. So like, of course, he gonna have a great time. Like, and that was about it, really.
Man, I appreciate your time, man.
All right, no, you too.
All right, man. You fighting on what, May 1st?
Yep.
And where that fight gonna take place?
It's gonna be in Maryland. What part of Maryland it's gonna be in?
Salisbury. Oh, yeah, I've been up there.
Maryland.
Oh, that's what's up,
there,
man. All right,
start at 4 o'clock.
All right, there you have it. On the ropes. We out. Ready for me? Okay. All right, I'm out here at Hillcrest Gym with the 7-time national champion, Khaliq Harrison, and also with his pops, Keith Harrison. What's good?
All right, what's up, Zed?
How you doing, Zed?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Let's jump right into it, man. Talk about nationals, man. Let's first talk about the preparation for nationals, and then take me through the week of events.
Well, we started prepping for the nationals in October when it was supposed to be in December, but it got postponed to March. So we took a break, and then we got back on in like February, January, and we started cutting our weight as soon as we got closer to the tournament, and then made the weight good, no starving, no nothing. Then we got out to the tournament, and it was, to be honest, that was a great tournament. It was a solid tournament. From the top of my bracket to the bottom of my bracket, it was a solid tournament. And I feel like my side of the bracket was the toughest.
You know, speak on that, man, how tough your bracket was, because in the finals, let's jump all the way to the finals. You had the finals with Marcel Steele.
Right.
Man, talk about that, man, and the rivalry that y'all have in this area.
Me and Marcel don't really got a rivalry, but I would say I'm proud to be fighting like for the whole area. Him and me to make it to the championship, that's a good look for the DC area. And yeah, but I feel like he wasn't really my toughest fight at that tournament. I feel like it was a dude from Philadelphia. I fought in the semifinals.
What was his name?
Christian Ortiz. And I feel like that was my toughest fight. It was like a flip a coin type of bout. It was like...
What was so tough about that particular fight?
So tough about it because really I fought him in the JOs in the Junior Olympic Regionals 2 years ago. I beat him. It was like a bomb burner, like going back and forth. So but the way the tough was like, cause like he wanted to get his lick back from the first fight. I beat him, man. That's what made it a tough fight. So he wanted to get his revenge, redemption. Yeah, from that L he took in the JO Regionals. But I feel like he got better. He got better from the first fight as well. So
let me ask you, man, because did you get a chance to check out any of the fights while you were down there, or did y'all have to go straight back to the room?
We get after my fight, we always go to the what's the thing called again?
Yeah, the doctor get checked out.
We go to get his tape. You know, we get DVDs. You know, they have a guy their I forget the name, Parkway company or whatever they call it. They film all of the bouts, and we always buy every tape of his fight, especially at the Nationals, so we could study. So we use them to come back better. That's what I buy the tapes from. I look at all his flaws. I got about all of his fights. I got about all of his fights except for like maybe 10 of them. So now he's got like about 87 fights now, 88 fights. So I got all of his fights except for about 10 of them. I got all the way back to when he was like 8 years old. So, and sometimes I go back and look at him and study him and look at the progression of how we've developed and where we started here and got to here. You know what I mean? And it's really amazing.
Did you get a chance to look at all the fights from his Nationals yet? Just going back. Oh man,
I looked at them. I looked at them things. I looked at them as soon as I got home. I didn't even go to sleep. I went to, we got off the plane. We got home. I immediately went to my DVD and put them fights in. And I even had Khaliq, come here. Come watch the fight with me. So again, studying the fights, let them look at some of the things that I saw, and so we can make corrections, because I want him to keep on developing again too, because next year he goes to youth. That's when it gets real serious, when we start them 3-minute rounds. So I'm preparing for that right now, so I'm just trying to fine tune the engine, That's it.
Now I gotta ask you, man, after going through the tapes and looking at it, man, what's one of the biggest things that you took away critiquing yourself?
I feel like I use my defense a lot, slipping. What I've been practicing in the gym before I went out to this tournament, using my defense more, using my jab more. Since I'm fighting more minutes, I'm taking my time, using my jab more, using more defense, thinking, stuff like that.
Now I gotta ask you, man, once you got off that plane back here in DC, man, how proud of everybody, man, who was rooting for you, man?
You said what?
How proud of everyone, once you got off that plane to come back here, how did you feel, man, just everyone just congratulating you, man, and thanking you to have a big thing here at Hillcrest?
Look, that's the best feeling in the world. To come back home, win a tournament, everybody congratulating you, that's the best feeling in the world, to be honest. I feel like I won a world title.
Let me ask you, even after not the 5th time, not the 6th time, but the 7th time, it doesn't get routine for you, man? Do you still get excited about it? Because I can hear it in your voice talking about that.
You know what, though, Zed? What's funny about that is I just had a talk with a Nesto about that when we got back. Like, with his level and with him being one of them nationally ranked kids, he won it before. You go in there, you go into them fights with a sense of relaxation. Like, I've been to the dance before. I can tell you, the first time we was at the National, I probably was more nervous than he was. He just didn't know it. I was like literally, man, just like, cause the anxiety of him winning, getting him to do the right thing to win. That was a whole nervousness of itself. And I know he had the nerves, like, what if I lose? What if, it's just the anxiety of it. So when you win it, when you win the dance multiple times, you sort of get relaxed when you get there. You're coming up again. You get a little relaxation there. You get, and I think that's where we're at now. He's relaxed. He's starting to, when he gets to the tournament, I've been here before, so I know what I need to do. I know how I need to start, and I know I need to finish, and that's just what it boils down to.
Man, I want to say, man, congratulations. This is the belt that you got down there at the Nationals right here. USA Boxing National Champion. You ranked number 1, right? Ranked number 1 at the one.
Ranked number 1 in the country.
Hey man, that means
I'm trying to get ranked number 1 in the world at my age and weight.
Oh wow! Now, what does it take? What does it take to get to that point? Ranked number 1 in the world.
Gotta gotta fight. I gotta win.
International.
Yeah, I gotta fight internationally and win gold.
Now, is that on the horizon, Dad?
Yeah, that's on the horizon next. That was our whole goal of making this team to get the opportunity to fight international. I want him to know now what it's like to fight Cuba, Kazakhstan, Russia, Poland, you know, Canada. I want him to learn, get the experience of learning and fighting them now. Because if the kids don't get that, now I'm speaking for the whole team, if we don't get that, it makes it harder for us going down the road to progress to be successful in the Olympics. You know, you gotta get the experience. You gotta fight these countries. If you don't, you know, most of the U.S. teams that had success fought against other countries, and that's what really this was about, is to really, you know, he's won in America. This is his second time being ranked #1. You know, so for me, this is a hurdle we climb. But now, like you said, we want to be ranked #1 in the world, similar to what Jamal Harvey, you know, did. Won the gold medal internationally, ranked #1 in the world. You know, the people at the Olympics from the other countries, they know who he is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I want. You know, I want that for him, and not just only him. All the kids that made the junior national team. I want that for them, so that we could be successful going into the Pan Am Games, going into the Olympics. The next cycle, we'll be dominant where we're supposed to be. That's just my theory on it. You know?
Man, I want to say once again, man, congratulations. 7-time national winner, ranked #1 at the 132. And man, fighting out of Hillcrest Boxing, man. Truly appreciate your time. All right, man. Truly appreciate your time, Dad.
All right.
On the ropes, we out.